This video has been made possible by EAGameChangers.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over. You keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and this is gonna be my very first build into the new world from the, oh my gosh, what's the pack called again? The Snowy Escape expansion pack. I didn't forget this time because I'm doing a early release. Anyways, yes, I'm building my very first house, and for this house I thought let's do a traditional Japanese inspired home. So this definitely is not on point. So this is not an exact traditional Japanese home. I kind of took my own liberty and I thought, okay, what looks cute and what looks like a Japanese home, and that is what I created. So I'm hoping that you all are gonna enjoy what I did here, and yeah, I think you are gonna have a lot of fun playing with this home if you do decide to download it from the gallery. So this house is created in two parts. We have a main house on the right side, and then on the left side we have another little small home, and the little home on the left is actually the master bedroom and bathroom. I just thought that was fun to have their own entire, little suite. And then if you want to access the master bedroom, you need to go through these oh my gosh, this walkway that I created. It is a walkway that has a little bit of shelter, so when it's raining you do keep not wet. You don't get wet, which is of course a plus if you ask me. So yeah, anyways, I'm very happy to have early access again. I was kind of bummed out that I didn't get included with like the early access, but it's okay. It's okay, everyone takes a turn, and maybe the next time it's gonna be me. But now that I'm here in this world and I did play test it a little bit, I created a sim. Yes, I did. I created a sim. Had so much fun creating that sim. I really went all out with the new CAS items that we've gotten, and I do really like a lot of the items. I love this skirt. There's this skirt with like flowers on them. It's such a good skirt. I would wear that in real life. But yeah, I just created a sim and I moved her into James Turner starter house that is in this world, and we went skiing, we went snowboarding, and I had a blast. Definitely a lot of fun to play with this pack. I do have to say, when I went up the mountain, so I rented a rental there, and I went up the mountain, and then you can use these skiing lifts to go up, up the peak, so where you go up the mountain and you can use your skis to go down. It is a instant teleport. I didn't really like that. To be fair, I didn't like that it insta teleports you up the mountain. It kind of, broke for me the feeling that I was on vacation, and actually made me feel, okay, I'm playing a game. And you know what I mean? It took me out of my zone that I was in. So kind of not liked that. Was a bit weird. And what I also don't like about this pack is the amount of lots and the lot sizes. They are just too small. These lots are too small for me to work with. Yes, there's 150 by 50 in this neighborhood that we are building in right now, which is great. I still was hoping. I know I should probably stop hoping, but I was hoping for another 64 by 64, and that is even too small in my opinion. So yeah, I was let down by the lot sizes, but I knew the lot sizes before I started this, so I knew what I was getting myself into. But it's still a thing that I wanted to address and tell you all, don't get your hopes up if you like large lots. There's nothing. There's one large lot, and that's not large enough, in my opinion. But other than that, I'm having fun with this pack. Definitely. I love building with the items. I am a sucker for this traditional Japanese kind of, Asian style houses. I love them so much. I am a big anime fan. Probably that's why I love this style so much, because this is a style that you see in all of the animes that I'm watching. I'm a big fan of Spirited Away. It's my all-time favorite anime movie out there. It's my all-time favorite, and it's because I used to watch Spirited Away with my sister, and it's my little sister. My little sister is my best friend in the whole wide world, and I can remember watching that movie when my father was still alive. He actually bought that for her, I think. Yeah, I think I don't know. But anyways, it just gives me so many fuzzy, warm memories when I watched that movie, and that's why I love it so much. And also, of course, the story is I love the story of, having a river, how do you call it? A river spirit, falling in love with like this little girl. I don't know. It's just that entire story of, this friendship, this love for each other. I just love it. I love it. And then the lore, the entire lore that is in that movie is just awesome. And I was thinking on creating the bathhouse, but Fry Simproofed, she beat me to it, so she's creating one. So if you want to see the bathhouse from Spirited Away, she will be releasing that video really shortly. I know she's working very hard on it. She's been tweeting about it. So yeah, if you want to see that, go check out her channel, the lovely Fry. She's just an awesome person. So yeah, as you can see, the house is taking shape. I love the exterior wallpaper that we've gotten. They are just so on point with the traditional like Japanese style. It really made this build come to life, and I love that we have a wallpaper that is similar but still different. So we have like two wallpapers, white ones with these like paneling that you can see here on the left, but you have like a white paneling and a small paneling, and the two different panelings you can actually mix and make patterns on your houses, which I thought was awesome. I played around with it. As you can see, I have small panels, I have large paneling, which I love. So that definitely made building a little bit more unique, but also very authentic looking. So I definitely liked that. So for landscaping, I am using the two trees that we've gotten. There are like three trees. There are two normal trees, and then there's one tree that is like in a planter or something. I haven't really looked at that tree because I was like, nope, I don't need this. But there's only like three trees that we are getting, and then a few rocks with like snow surrounding it. So there aren't that many plants with this pack, so I did had to use some other plants from different packs, and I'm using the Island Living expansion pack and then the Jungle Adventure game pack plants to complement my landscaping, and it really elevates the landscaping and it makes it look really good. So in total, I'm only using 5 packs. So like I said, Island Living, Jungle Adventure, Snowy Escape. I'm also using Get Together for the water, because the water is a very bright blue color in the fountain, as you can see. And that's because I hate the base game water. I hate it. It's an ugly color. I never use the base game watercolor except if I do like a base game build, then I have no other option. But I hate that color. So if I can, I change the color to this really bright blue color, as you saw in the front. And I did test it out with the koi lily pads. So there are like lily pads in this pack that you can place in your fountains, and then it will attract koi carpers. And it still functions. You can see the koi swimming, and I love that. That is definitely a great feature that we're getting with this pack. I am a bit sad that we're not getting any pond tool, but I knew that before I went into this, how do you say it? Before I went into this early access, I knew that there were no actual koi ponds that you could create, and that you needed to use the fountain tool, which is sad, but understandable, although this was a great opportunity to add them in, just saying. But yeah, anyways, I'm hoping that maybe someday we do get it. But yeah, I used Get Together for that color, and I'm also gonna use Spade. That's it. I'm also using Spade in the bathroom because I wanted this really clean, like gray floor tiling, and Spade has the best tiling for your bathrooms. And I'm combining that gray floor tiling with the onsen wall tiling, which is gorgeous. I love that so much. Probably not really appropriate for like a normal residential home, but that's okay. It's for my Sims and they're gonna like it because I like it and it looks really good. It spices up the bathrooms, and I have to say the bathroom is my favorite room of this entire build. This bathroom right here, and I am mimicking this bathroom in the master bedroom as well, so it's exactly the same because I loved it so much. And just look at that wallpaper, look at the mountains. This is so gorgeous, and I love that we have now the split level tool, and now when you walk into the bathroom you have your sinks on a level, and then you have a step down for your bathtub and your shower head, which is an amazing new shower head that also came with this pack. And it just feels like there's like a divider there, you know, like okay, we have our sinks, our vanities for, you know, brushing our teeth. Then going a bit lower, it's actually washing your body. And then if you want to poop, you can go in the separate toilet that I added in off the back, which I also think looks really nice. So yeah, very happy with how this one turned out. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this wallpaper? Is it your favorite? It must be. It's my favorite as well. I do wish that there were a little bit more color variants in this wallpaper. I mean, the ones that we've gotten are really nice, but I also wish that there was something a bit more washed out and neutral. Still had this, you know, like a mountain vibe, but was like in a black and gray variant. So it doesn't look as invasive as the wallpaper is now. But it's still fine. I loved the wallpaper. So I also went with a entryway with, where you can place your shoes and your coats like I do in all my houses, or like 90% of all my houses. I always make an entryway because I'm a big believer of taking off your shoes before you walk inside a house. Any house. It's very disrespectful, in my opinion, to not take off your shoes. So I love that The Sims implemented that in-game, because why would you walk inside of someone's house with your dirty shoes that you've been walking on the pavement and people have been spitting on there and peeing, and you don't know what people do on the pavement, and you're just walking over that with your shoes, and you're taking it in the house. It's so gross. So yeah, love that. And yeah, I just really love that. And I wanted to say it again because I think I've already said it a few times in a few videos. So here we are in the kitchen. So for the kitchen, of course, I needed to create a dedicated tea area of course, usually I make like a little coffee nook, but because this is a Japanese, Asian kind of inspired build, tea is of course very important in those parts of the world. They drink a lot of tea. I mean, my father is from Indonesia and he always drank tea, never coffee, ever. And when I went to my grandmother when she still was alive, she always drank tea until the day she died. It was tea all the way. So I knew tea is a very important part in that culture. So that's why I made a little tea nook. Oh my gosh, a tea nook. So let me take a sip of my coffee. I have it right here. It's already like 8 p.m. at night. So I'm probably not gonna make the EAGameChangers deadline, which is fine. But I definitely needed a cup of coffee to keep me awake. It's been a long day. So I'm filling in the kitchen cabinets with clutter items. This is the first ever counter in The Sims 4 that we've gotten that we can actually add our own clutter, and I'm so thankful that they did that. I will be using these counters like everywhere in every build from now on because I love them so much, and I also really love the stove and the how do you call that thing again? The fridge. Yeah, I think those are amazing, especially the stove. It doesn't have this large kind of bulky backsplash thingy that all of the other stoves have. It's just a flat stove, which I think is awesome. And the entire design is just so very unique and definitely something that we didn't have in game. And also the toilet. I know we have like a million toilets, but this toilet makes sense because when I always watch these like Japanese series and such, they always have these toilets with like buttons, and they rinse your bottom. It cleans your bottom and such, which I always wanted to have. So it does make sense that they created a toilet for the pack for this game, for this world. Oh my gosh, Mona. Anyways, we are now in the second floor, and on the second floor we're gonna have 2 bedrooms and then a little seating area and a study nook. So the 2 kids' bedrooms are gonna be upstairs. I am obsessed with the children's beds. I love the recolors. I mean, look at this little guy. I'm not gonna use him because I found something better for this bedroom. So I found this mountain climb, this thing over here. I found this, what is this? This is a sledding? No, not sledding. How do you call this? Snowboarding picture. I found this snowboarding picture and I was like, yes, I need to, use a different bedding because I was using the cute one. And I just knew I needed something active. So the child that is living in that bedroom, he loves snowboarding, he loves mountain climbing. It's a really active sim in life, and I wanted to represent that. And then for the other bedroom, we're going for a girl's bedroom that wants to be a scientist because we actually gotten a new scientist station. Is it a science station for children? Which is awesome because I hated the base game one, like with a passion. I hated that one so much. That science station had only 3 recolors and it looked so ugly, and that's why I never used it in my game. I mean, I think I used it like 3 or 4 times ever. And that says a lot because I love creating children's bedrooms with like activities and such, but never the chemistry set because it's just an ugly thing to use. So here we are in the second living room. So we have a living room downstairs and a living room here upstairs. And this is more for the kids. I decided to add in a television here because there's no television downstairs. And I also added in a study nook with a laptop for doing homework homework, because I do find that very important that your Sims have a place to, do their homework, maybe work on some papers if you have like a Sim that goes to university. So that's why I added the little study nook right there. And I just love how this one looks. And for the rugs that I'm using, those are actually not rugs, those bamboo flooring, because we sadly didn't have enough new rugs, in my opinion. We only gotten one, and then some snow circles, which I don't know what to do with. I will figure it out, but at this point I don't know what they are. But yeah, we definitely are lacking rugs in this new EP. So I decided to use the flooring and make my own little rugs with that. And I think they look really nice. I love that green color that I've been using in, I think, the living room and the upstairs living room. They really look very nice. I also added in some rain chains on the side of the buildings. I actually don't know if I placed them correctly. I'm not familiar with rain chains. I do know that traditional houses use them for catching the water, and then it drips down the chain so that it doesn't accumulate on the rooftop, if I have that correct. I don't know for sure. So I thought that it made sense to place them on the side of the houses so that the rain could drip down. I don't know. If I placed them wrong, let me know in the comments down below. Japanese architecture, especially the traditional ones, is very foreign to me. With the floor plan as well, I just went with what my gut said was good. I don't know if this floor plan that I am using is something that a traditional home would use. So if it's not right, let me know, and I will take that feedback with me, and of course incorporate it in a upcoming build, because yeah, I don't want to do anything wrong. I mean, maybe you're like annoyed and like, Mona, bathrooms don't need to be there, or like, we don't have our living rooms on that side of the house. I don't know. I just tried to create something that made sense for me. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if I should change anything for a upcoming build. But I really love this master bedroom. So the master bedroom is in this separate building. They have their own little suite. And I went for a very neutral, kind of romantic color. So I'm using the flowers on the door, and then also that very muted, like pinky color on the bed. It just feels really romantic, this bedroom. And that is what I went for. And I kind of tried to make it look very symmetrical. So we have on both sides the same side table, the same doors with the same pattern on them. And I really tried to go with a very symmetrical, not a symmetrical, Mona, a symmetrical feeling. So I'm hoping that you all enjoy that little feature that I added in. And again, adding in the gorgeous bathroom that I love so much and I cannot get enough from. Yeah, definitely happy with the outcome. And I also decided to add in a fireplace in the bedroom because, well, I think it's gonna get cold because we have an open door. I know that's like not ideal to have an open door in your bedroom, but aesthetic wise, it just looked good. Just pretend that your sim can close it. Just pretend. It's all about pretending, like we pretend that sims have personalities. Oh no, so sorry. I didn't want to say that. But yeah. Anyways, just pretend that it closes and it's fine. And then here I created a little walk-in wardrobe. Again, do they have walk-in wardrobes in traditional homes? I don't know, but it felt good. We had a little bit of space there, and I didn't want to do like a massive bathroom, so it made sense to me. Anyways, we are at the end of the video. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this little voiceover that I did for you all, and if you want to grab the build, it is on the gallery right now under my origin LoveSimplySim. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, of course, very very important that you do. And if this is the first video that you're watching from me and you're enjoying it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you all. I'm hoping that you're having an awesome day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.